Oh my lord, I haven't even set up myself. Hello, hi everybody, how you doing? I'm in the void right now. I'm having a morning. Hi, I'm alive. I exist. Hi, how are you? There are lawnmowers that just started up, like an army of lawnmowers. Literally just started. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Neff. I will let's see if I can figure out how to redeem a free hydrate for you since the stream was turned off. Uh, how do. You know what? I'll just do this the easier way, right through Twitch. I will redeem a free hydrate for you. I hit myself in the face. Ow! Things I do for you. I am sorry for the army of lawnmowers. The haunting sound of lawnmowers. Good morning, Neff. Good morning, Necromancer. Good morning, Fantasy. And Wolf. How you guys doing? I hope you're all having a good day. Ah, there's the music. Going to the dentist at 5? I have no idea what time it is there. Oh my god, you drive me insane. Hold up. There are few sounds that I hate more in this universe than lawnmowers. I hate them with the fiery burning passion of 1,000 suns. A little over 3 p.m. Well, we'll probably still be going when you get back. I mean, you don't have to worry about being here every single day. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to miss a day or two, or 5, or 100. It's fine. I am here because I enjoy doing this, and somehow you guys seem to enjoy me as well enough that you come here and give me your time, and I just appreciate that. And also, we missed you yesterday, Necromancer. I hope you had a good Memorial Day. Classy! How's my fellow cat ninja? Thief, rogue, just cat. How's my fellow cat man? I do not have any napkins. I don't even have any napkins in my napkin storage drawer. Ah! Apparently my drink has left a mess on my desk. Am I awake this early? Yes, I enjoy the void. I'm still working on the burb page. And then I redid the sizing for this page. So we have the first file that I worked on, which I will save and close. And then that was a sticker page setup, so I'll close that one. I'm working on setting up the printable pages for the sticker sheets so that if I manage to get the printers working again, I can actually sell product that I make myself with my own hands and send it to you guys if you guys buy it. Yes, black cats are literally just eyes. The rest of them is just a figment of our imaginations. Hi! Oh my god, hi! Stream at the same time every day. We're working on burbs. I'm mostly done the burbs. They're not exact to what I had going before, but like this one, I moved him a lot. And guys, Tyler is a very, very good friend of mine from back home. Very good and very old friend. He works like a real adult, so he can't show up to stream very often. And I don't fault anyone for not being able to show up because they're doing adult things and making money. We construct a body around the eyes to comprehend the void's form. Exactly. Just filling in the missing bits here and there. This guy down in the corner, I'm struggling with him so much. This bird is just like, he's a mystery to me. I don't know what's happening to him, but he's just like I am, Potate. This is me as Burb. Maybe I'll just have him, like, sitting like this. Little Burb feets. Just unhinged. I'm gonna copy him, and I'm gonna save him for later. He gets his own little lair, and he's just gonna go hide down in the background. He's kind of special. He gets a special save. Adult overrated, says the man who earns more than everybody else in chat combined, probably. Man with the real job. Or maybe it's not the real job. It's because he gets paid the most. I'm not sure I liked it with the 4 feathers. I think I'm going to try and keep the tails down to 2 or 3 feathers. Okay, let's figure out how to do this little man back here in the corner. As a matter of fact, we could probably just turn that off now. This is like the unhinged gremlin bird in the corner. Just waiting. Wolf has a real job? Okay. Speaking of birds, the nestlings above my back door are still alive. They're kind of big. Nice. Come fledgling soon. And then they will fly the nest and you will be alone. For some reason I can't draw this bird. It's not rocket science here. I just want to draw a bird. Can I have bird? He has a mustache now. This is how I start my day. Other than blisters. Turns out that the new shoes I got give me blisters. And it hurts. I'm drawing this on the right layer, yeah? Okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't on the wrong layer. This one too, whenever they face like straight forward, it really bothers me. Just like the whole body straight forward, just like nah. Might have this guy peeking around from behind the branch. He's coming in like, hey everybody! Yep, I think this works for 31. There we go. Last gremlin down. And that should be all of them done, yes? Except for this one that I really hate. Maybe I'll turn his head looking that way. I'll fix him in a bit. I can color inside the lines, yes, totally. 100%. Mustache bird, yes. Fine mustachio gentleman. Yeah, I like you guys. Don't mind my unhinged troubleshooting. Well, Ty, if you're still there, I hope you have a good day at work. He's probably gone by now already. Oh my lord. I was awake all night again. Okay, this guy, like, he looks like he's gonna murder someone. I really need to... I just can't. I can't deal with him. Maybe he's, like, tilting his head sideways or something. There's something about this bird, man. He's just weird. There's always one in the crowd. It's the one everybody just kind of avoids. He looks a little less evil now. Very strange lighting doesn't help this guy any. I went through the rest of my bullet journal and took pictures of the other pages to make sure I had them. So that I can start producing layouts. Printable layouts. There we go. He's less murder now. Speaking of murder, I'd like to do a crow theme at some point too. Maybe something a little less chibi and a little more serious. I have to go let Mathis out, and Tesla ate most of his food, so I'll let someone come and clean that up. Of course, Tesla left. The mess! River. Mathis. Oh, here comes Rivy. He understands pointing, sort of. Mathis. Since the kittens get wet food in the morning, I have to let them finish off whatever Tesla leaves behind. Oh, stretching a posture check. Always whenever I get up. Ross Riders, good morning. Hello, how are you? That's very specific, Ross Riders. I grew up without cable television, so, my context is not great. But I have seen a little bit of Samurai Jack. There you go, there's your hydrate now. Now we've just got to clean up the sketchy line art. I don't want to spoil. I'll probably just look for a clip later on YouTube. I don't know. Hey, we're here for co-working. I've officially retitled my stream to Cozy Co-working. There isn't any Pomodoro thing. You just hang out and vibe. That's all. It's what we're all about here, just vibing. Getting stuff done. I've heard of Free Space, but I don't know it. Necromancer's just vibrating. Too much energy. Also, I can't believe it's already the end of the month. It feels like yesterday I just paid my bills. And it's so frustrating. I'm thinking of calling up one of the municipalities, like, local to my parents, and asking them if they have any houses that are owned by the town that they want to, like, offload on someone. You know, something that needs extreme repair. And then just start making a YouTube series of that, or live streaming, you know, doing renovation or whatever. Because if I can do like that other guy, I think his name's Zach Rocks on YouTube, or Zach Rock, and get a house for $1,000, property included, and all I have to do is fix it in order to live in it, hell yeah, I'll do that. I know how to do stuff and things. I may not be healthy enough for that, but I know how to do things. One of the Free Space Sim Combat games to come out. One of the briefing soundtracks is playing rent free in my head. Nice. No, some games have great soundtracks. Isn't Free Space 2 like really old? Need to prep the next commission. Yeah. I need to stop paying rent. That's the only way things are going to change in my life, is if I stop paying rent. Okay, where is... this is the tree layer. Time to draw some branches. Helps if I have the right color selected. The costume design commissions are probably going to go up in price by a considerable amount because they take me so long to do. Of course, for certain people, they will be cheaper than public prices. But those are only certain people, and it's like a one-off kind of thing. You know, I'll only do it once for that cheap. Because, the price that I was charging for those is way too low for the amount of work that I do and the amount of value you get out of it. Like, I need to make sure I charge fair prices that are fair to me as well. Fantasy has booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot. It is like the droop snoot, but it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. Are the art commissions going up too? No, the commission price that that I gave you for like the bust up, I can't even remember what it was, man. But no, that was a fair enough price for now because my level of skill is still kind of low in that department. But like the amount of work that I was doing for the costume designs for the price that I was asking, which was, you know, for Arias, the two that I did for her were $75. And the next two that I took on were $100 each. And that's just too low for what they're getting. Especially since the second one asked me for a file with layers. And I'm like, I kind of agreed to it. I was like, I'm not sure I can do that, but I will try, because they're like, oh, you know, I want to try different colors and stuff. But I'm not sure I can, actually, with the way I design the costumes. And then they're like, oh, can you find me sewing patterns? Because I'm a novice sewist. So I'm like, well, I can try. And then it turns out, like, all of the patterns that I had in mind are no longer available. I don't know why companies do this when they can just, you know, print on demand these things now. They're like, oh, well, we just don't keep this in stock anymore. And I'm like, you don't need to keep stock. This is the digital frickin' age. Just make it so people can print it out on paper at home. Like, holy crap. The problem is, like, they're still thinking in product form, where they're like, oh, well, we want people to buy this again if they mess up cutting out the pattern or their size changes or something. You know, we want them to buy the pattern a second time instead of just reprint it. I know exactly what they're thinking when they're saying, like, oh, we're not carrying that one anymore. They want you to buy a new pattern that you don't have yet. And it's just greed. Neff, what? Drugs? When Neff has lost his mind. I like drawing sticks. There's something satisfying about their simple organic shapes. But yeah, I was vastly undercharging for the costume designs that I was doing. And that's because I didn't have any self-confidence. I didn't watch a lot of TV, Neff. I know I seem like the most boring human being on the planet. I grew up watching Cosmos and anything we could get recorded on VHS/beta. So, I had 9 channels, 3 of which were French, and I didn't understand French. And then 2 of the 6 were so bad with reception that they were basically unwatchable. So that left me with CBC, CTV, and TVO. So do I remember this random PSA? Probably not. I don't get a lot of references that people make when it comes to, like, television media, because I just never had access to it. Makes me feel a little bit left out, to be honest. I feel a bit sad. I'm like, oh, people must think I'm hella boring. I spent most of my time in the woods. I know the house hippos. Gavin was mentioning those yesterday. Got a I love them Canadian house hippos. Yeah, so Ross, when you make references to like a TV show or something, most of the time I'll have no clue. Thanks for the hydrate fantasy. Why did they remake? Why would you bother remaking that? It was so good. It was pure gold. You don't remake artwork. That's like trying to repaint the Mona Lisa. You're just like, it's never gonna be the same. It was perfect the way it was. You don't remake it. Maybe remastering it, I can understand, but remake? Nah. You can't remake art like that. It's not how it works. It's kind of like me redoing all my birds. They're not... There's just something in the way that the originals were that it's just special, you know? Yet how many artists make their own variant of the Mona Lisa? That's practice, usually. They're not remaking the Mona Lisa with the intention to be like, look, I can do better than the original Mona Lisa, like they did with the house hippos. Something because their Mona Lisa won't sell, yeah. Sturdy fabric for your LARP tail. I'm assuming it's a wolf tail. River, stop trying to open the door. She's put the squirrel inside. You can't open the door anymore. There's a concrete squirrel in the way. River learned how to open the door, and it's funny because you just break into Sai's room now. He's literally clinging to the door handle, putting all of his weight on it. For the tail, before I get distracted some more, foam, and, cut it into segments. There's a couple of tutorials. I will, look for them for you after stream, and I'll link some to you. But there's one that's really good. They make, like, I think they have a couple of, like, dragon tails, and they make some like, longer, cat and wolf and other scaly tails. Oh, Classy, he's not locked in anywhere. He's locked out. Yeah, but there's a really good articulated tail tutorial. And it's just using foam and like webbing or strapping. And the foam is cut into these segments. And because of the segments cut out of the foam, it allows it to move and sway. And it also keeps it fairly lightweight. But it's basically just upholstery foam. Yep, soft cushion foam. And then you just put a cover over it. It's usually attached via a belt or like a lower back brace. I believe this particular artist used a couple of different types of foam, so they used a stronger, higher density foam for the main body, and then lighter foam to build up volume, and then put a cover over the tail. But I can't remember the name of the creator off the top of my head. It's been a long time since tails aren't something I normally design for characters. Thought you'd need like a wire clothes hanger for the core. No, the core that they made is literally just foam. It's weird the tutorials that I like to watch, even though like I know I'm never gonna make the thing. Never lost my mind. That's what the bad drugs are for. Sanity is overrated. Yeah, it is. 100%. Who needs sanity? One day I will have music that doesn't cut off. Yeah, furries really know their stuff. And step away for a moment. I see you hiding there. Want to buy Marvel Ultimates Mjolnir to battle the Chatbots and scammers. Hmm. Let me see if I can quickly find that tutorial. Neff, why do you always put the posture check and the streak after I sit back down from getting up and doing something? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, make sure you stretch. Because I'm evil? Question mark? You're just wasting your points at that point. I'll still give you your unshrimp the spines. There you go. Take another sip. Let's see if I can stop the cat from destroying my shit. Ribbit, stop eating the goddamn paper! Jesus Christ, cat! Do you have Pika or something? Crikey. You leave one receipt on the ground. The river just eats it. So it wastes as long as they do. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'll know if I see it. Yeah. Yeah, it's this one. At least I'm pretty sure it's this one. They have varying types of them. So there's a tail tutorial for fantasy. It's an old one, but good enough. There's another one. There's a short by Tiffany Dean Cosplay, but I think they're using the same same methodology. Yeah. You'll also want to look up like articulated cosplay tail or super motion tails. That'll give you a good starting point. Ah, Ribby's found his mesh tube again. I had to take away the paper that he was eating. He's probably annoyed with me. Why do you always take away my food? 'Cause it ain't food, dummy. Chickens go in, pies come out. Ooh, what kind of pies? Apple. That's how I feel about River. Crunch. This branch is just like the clock. I saw that coming too. It still flinched. Thanks for the hydrate, Neff. I'm so annoyed that I won't be able to go for a walk for a couple of days. For the day, try to dodge those cans. I don't have enough movement. Night walks? Oh, it's not the temperature problem. It's the fact that my shoe gave me a blister today, and it really hurts a lot. It's quite a bad one. It got so bad that partway through the walk, I actually took my sock off and wore my shoe without a sock on, which is I hate that. It's the worst thing ever. but it hurt that much. Yeah. So I have to give my foot time to rest. And for the blister to heal. However, I could probably use the walking pad instead, since I don't wear my shoes when I use the walking pad. No, it's actually in the arch of my foot. Not agile. Rip. I was so tired of DoorDash the first time. Not only does Twitch keep replaying it, literally just replay it 3 times in a row. Oof. Yeah, the reason they're getting so fussy with all the DoorDash ads is because people are not buying food anymore. I'm gonna move these two. So this guy's position makes a little bit more sense with his feet. Geez, people not buying food, it's almost like capitalism is doing what cancer does. Yeah, really. Slowly killing us all, right? And this little guy needs... that. Oops. Wrong layer. Wrong lever, Gronk. Corpo, fuck everyone else over. Everyone stops doing the thing to feel the Corpos. Corpo, surprise, Pikachu face. Indeed. Like, people wonder why I want to move to the woods and grow my own food, because can't afford to do anything else. Can't afford to buy groceries. Land is unaffordable now, too, although, once the bubble bursts, land will be cheap, but still won't have any money to buy any land because there are no jobs. It'll be when the market does finally let go, it will be worse than the Great Depression. A lot worse. Like they thought 1929 was bad. Mm-mm. And all the economists are saying it too. But it's kind of terrifying to think about, but there's literally nothing I can do. Like, I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying to find a job, trying to earn money, but everyone else I know doesn't have any money. And the people who do have money really should be stocking up and saving and doing whatever they can to not spend it at this point. Because, pretty soon, even they're not going to be able to afford things. The crackpot conspiracy me is thinking it's something even worse than what corpos are doing. My mom would say something like, God will take care of us or something, or this is all God's plan when I ask her what about the people who died? Yeah. I'm sorry, but if it's God's plan, then he sucks, and I don't want anything to do with him. Because he's a piece of shit. Sorry to the religious people in chat, but that's how I feel about it. That's also why I'm not religious. Surprise! Indeed, to quote John Creasy from Man on Fire when he's told in Spanish, in church they tell you to forgive. To which replies back in English, forgiveness is between them and God. I'm here to arrange the meeting. Yes. Sorry for the weird shift in colors. I'm in cleanup mode now. This allows me to see where I need to erase stuff. Bad guy has good. Same place forgive me. God forgive, right? Good person. Or specific. Yes, God forgive. Praise the Almighty God forgiveness. Bad guy smiles before a good person. God guy said, I'm not God. might make all these birds available with stickers too, just separately. Although that'd be difficult because some of them are missing their butts because of the branches. It's looking so much cleaner. Tiny burbs. Oh, look, there's the butt. Deny the butt. It depends on the story you're writing whether it's too dark or not. That moment when you're stirring your drink with a fork because you have no spoons left. You take a short break. Staring too intensely makes me dizzy. There we go. All of our burbs are cleaned up. Now we just need to finish the branches. Fantasy has booped the snoop. It is the boop snoop, like the droop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. Snoot, snoot. Hey! Thanks for the hydrate, fantasy. You know, at first I didn't like the can sound. But I don't mind it, actually. It sounds a lot less painful when they sound empty. I am tired and sore today. Getting back in shape is very hard. Uthway is here too, and Zio. Oh my god. And Monk Mode. There's so many people here. They're all lurking, hiding, waiting, chilling. And
Reaper Lord Zero is visiting the island.
Reaper Lord Zero, welcome to the island. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I'm just taking a short break. A lean back. Chilling. We're drawing some burbs for a bullet journal mood tracker that will be a printable at some point. We also have a page of Tayakis. Yep, we just finished cleaning up all of the birds, which are going to be the colorable sections, and I was just staring at the screen too intensely, so I was getting a bit dizzy, and I'm just like, oh, I should probably lean back a little bit. But generally, we do mostly painting practices here, so let me bring up one or two of those. We've been working on mostly portraits. This is an unfinished one. It's mostly done. Just trying to improve our skills. And we're pretty chill and cozy here. Everybody in chat is very nice. Friendly. We also have a Discord. How did you find us? I am curious. Jack got pretty quiet again, but that's okay. Back to work. I don't want to go to work. Get rid of the majority of our mess here. think pretty much everybody is working. It's so quiet. As long as everybody's getting stuff done, so what it matters. Having a good time and getting things done. And even if you're not getting things done, as long as you're having a good time. Just gonna drop some more branches. I'm wondering if I should add flowers to these. Oh, I should do a cherry blossom theme set too. Or just spring blossoms, but people tend to really like cherry blossoms. So what's everybody working on, huh? No, Ross was gonna do some art or writing. Fantasy's looking up stuff for a tale. No, Monk Mode's at work. SSJ Tyler is also at work. Necromancer's at work. What's Neff doing? Neff hasn't said what he's doing today. Should I try and set up like a... Oh, you're going to your appointment. Okay. Enjoy your appointment. I hope it goes well. See you later. We might still be running when you get back. We might not. Who knows? Trying not to strangle a junior developer. As long as they don't commit to main, they're good, right? I know a little bit of programming. I wonder if now that I'm taking ADHD medication, if programming would be something I can actually focus on now. I don't so much like the programming part as I do the front end development stuff. I much prefer doing that and design work. I was pretty decent at design. But I lack the self-confidence, like everything else in my life. I lack the self-confidence to actually, like, go into business doing web development and design. Even though I really enjoy it. I'm just like, oh, I'm really bad at it, so, you know, the clients would probably not like the product that I make. Just like, oh, people don't like my shit art. Because I'm such a scuffed artist. Yes. I like UX design. I'm actually pretty good at it. It's the programming part, not so much. A little bit of burb in line that I missed. Nope. It's just little bits everywhere at the edge of the drawing. The edge of the lines. And even in some cases, the lines themselves are the problem. Like this one's blurry because I resized it. Meh. These branches remind me of the apple trees that Opa used to grow in his orchard. Kind of gnarly branches. You ever notice that apple trees are just kind of gnarly? Also, that's a fun word. Gnarly. Turn the paper back to a whitish color, blind ourselves. Contrast helps to fix the things. Tiny birds on tiny branches. Don't sing, you'll scare everybody away. Don't do it, say. ain't falling asleep here. So calm. Not as much unhinged gremlining today. Yeah, you could hear that vehicle even with the window closed. Crikey. There, just that upper branch left to do. Fixing up the trunk at the top. you still got something left to drink, Neff. And Neff has booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot. Like the droop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. And now I am out of liquid sustenance again. Suppose I could go make another cup of tea. Not a bad idea. I want to color the burbs. Should I color the burbs? I should figure out something to do for the font where it says mood. And space for the mood tracker. Color, color, color. Yeah, we shall color the burbs. I gotta put the numbers in first. Stretching. Somehow the walk has made my arms hurt, like I've been weightlifting. I suppose in a sense I have been, because like, you know, you swing your arms when you walk, so like even just the regular walking motion, not like crazy swinging your arms like the T-1000 from Terminator kind of swinging, but you know, just regular walk swinging. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. Everybody make sure you get up and stretch. There we go. Leave my avatar not in a crazy position. Oh, can't stretch. Oh, the beans. Term with T. There we go. I have tea now. Do a little bit of kitchen maintenance while the kettle was boiling. Did everybody make sure to get up and have a stretch? Somebody pick a color. Oh wait, no, not yet. Hold on, I have to put in the numbers first. Before I forget. Hi, Monk Mode, what's up? Or cheese. Mon fromage. Put the numbers in a different order this time, that's okay. Now you can pick a color and a number, and I will color the bird that color. So first come, first serve, but give other people a chance to add in a choice. And remember, it doesn't have to be normal bird colors. I just spelled T on my tablet. 22 blue. A light blue or a dark blue? Medium blue? Blue green? Any blue? Just the first blue I pick? A light blue. There's 22 hiding. "22 is blue." Is that a good light blue, or do you want a different light blue? I'll do more details afterwards. I just want to fill them in with colors. Awesome. "19 Rage Red." Oh, what is Rage Red? Is that like a dark red? So Mr. Cardinal's hanging out here. Artistic interpretation. He has become cardinal. I'll do their beaks and stuff later. For now, it's just filling them in. Anyone else? Color and a number? I'm gonna do number 30. And I'm gonna make him like this chartreuse color. This man needs to be this color. He's like flashy and fabulous. He's the only one with like a little head fin. There. Lullaby yellow. I'm gonna go with sort of like a baby daisy color. A little bit more saturated. How about that now, Necromancer? Sort of like a milky sun color. Almost butter. Royal blue for color 5. I'll adjust that a little bit, maybe. Confused orange. Is that like orange red that nobody can ever tell the difference is either orange or red? Maybe that orange yellow, I don't know. Whoa. 23. Here we go, confused orange. It's like, is it orange or is it tomato red? It's just on that cusp of being not quite orange and not quite red. I'm going to do 26 as this lilac color. Eight, Morning Dew Gray. I feel like I'm gonna again leave that one in the purples. But a nice pale. 8, Morning Dew Gray. There you go. My purple isn't quite what I wanted. They don't all have to be different either. You could say like 22, 22's color in one or whatever. If there's one that you really like. This is chat engagement, guys. Farming engagement. And Neff has gone off somewhere. Monk mode's working. Probably playing WoW, actually, while he's working. 13, Warm and Content Orange. Like a glass of fresh orange juice. Neff, pick a number and a color. We're farming chat engagement. Barbie Pink 24. I think that's pretty close. One Aquamarine. Is that what you expected? It's actually a nice color. $31 black. Well, we won't go totally black, so it's gonna have to be charcoal gray. Our little crow man down in the corner. You still want to be able to see the lines, right? I think I'm gonna go for like maybe an indigo violet for number 18. $15, Morning Green. kind of mint? What kind of morning? You want a cold morning, a hot morning, deep in the forest morning? Midsummer. There's so many kinds of mornings. I'm gonna go for a hot summer's morning in the deep forest. You said what, 15? It's like a warm green, but like in a shady, cool place, but you know it's hot when you get in the sun green. Also, I went quiet since I'm trying to plan things out. Creating being adult, including tomorrow. Fair enough, that's fine. Fair enough. "17 is Misty Mint. "9 Wild and Crazy Brown. Oh. I'm gonna go for like an ochre color. Maybe a little. Yeah, like a burnt umber. Crayola crayon namer by trade. I mean, like, there's paint too. Paint swatches. Like, I had my favorite paint color that I painted my room back home is called Pool House by Martha Stewart, and it's something like this color. It's a little bit lighter than that. That's what my room back home is painted. Currently, my whole apartment is like a tan. It's like a yellowy tan color. I'm not even sure I could select it in the color wheel. A little bit lighter than that. This is what color my walls are. About that. Maybe a little slightly yellower. No. There we go. That's the color of my walls, is number 7. It's the, like, construction default grayish or beige, actually. Grayish would be in the cooler side. The same actually as in the walls, or you wish the libraries were open earlier in the morning? I'm not quite happy with this wild and crazy brown. Want more of like that saddle tan that Kit likes. Kind of like a chocolate color now. The wall color, yeah. That's what I figured. Let's go for like a dark forest green for 28. This is the weirdest bunch of birds I've ever seen. I start one earlier in general. Maybe 8 a.m. I think ours opens at like 9. Gonna go with Necromancer Purple for number 20. Yeah, we'll leave a couple of birds for well, it's whatever your chat color is, actually. I just approximated. It's not quite the same, but we'll leave a couple for fantasy to suggest. And anyone else who swings by in the meantime. Anyone who checks back in. Oh, Ross has given a couple. I think. Didn't Ross give one or two? Oh, he gave the number 5, Royal Blue. Brings back memories of Girl Guys. It was the color of my uniform. Azure Blue. Guess we'll do 25. British Racing Green. Put him in number 12. Is that good, British Racing Green? It's kind of neon. Let's tone him down a little. Green and orange go well together. I almost want to make it approaching shamrock tones. do like a soda pop cherry. Number 3. What's the strawberry? Like a strawberry pink. Yeah, I know. I know, it indicates distress. It's actually, number 3 is a rather nice color, isn't it? There we go. That's a better azure color. Thank you, Canada, Australia. I'm Canadian. I saw a video the other day where deer tear off branches from maple trees, and the birds will eat the maple icicles that form when the sap drips out in the early spring. So the birds will have like sapsicles as a treat, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. I think I shared it somewhere on the Discord. This is the most wildly colored flock of birds ever, and I love it. We'll leave a couple for fantasy and other people who come by at this point. Give them a chance to add in a color they're liking. And then that'll be Chat's little special, a bird display. Even Canadian birds like maple syrup. I think all birds like maple syrup. Tesla? Oh, God, my neck. Not that. Come back. I've acquired the nugget. Have a baby kitten. Who's my snuggies? Tesla's so tiny. He's so tiny and soft. The sweet Babbins. You got stuff stuck in your Mega Claw again? Yes, you do. Tesla and his Mega Claw. There's always fluff stuck in between the little tips that are before it fuses. Ah. Hey, Nuggies. He's such a tiny cat. I have seen, like, Chihuahuas bigger than Tesla. When Evan showed his dog on stream yesterday, it was he's like, oh, this 8-pound Yorkie, and I'm like, that 8-pound Yorkie is bigger than my 8-pound cat. potato. He purrs. Here you got your cat purrs for the day. My hands are nice and warm because they've been wrapped around my tea mug. And Tesla really likes being warm because he was found frozen to a trailer, so he has frostbite damage as well as his dwarfism and his syndactyly. My cat's just all kinds of jank. His 3 toe beans on his back feet make his feet really, really small, so like if you hold him up and his legs dangle, it looks like he's wearing pantaloons because the rest of his legs are just like normal size. So it's like he has on little pants. It's so cute. And this is why my male moats exist, because Tesla exists. I know that. Alright, put you down. Off you go, buddy. There he goes, tearing up my carpet. Not that it's going to matter. It's amazing. I turn my head slightly and I'm just like looking off into the universe. Nah. Have fun. At least try to. Random number still available. Vibrant sun yellow. Number 2. Canary. Well, if you're going places, go safely, Ross. And you have a good day. I think we're probably going to raid out very shortly. And I guess tomorrow we'll have people pick the rest of the colors. We'll leave some for Fantasy since she's not here today. Because I think Fantasy would love to pick a couple of colors. One more? Yeah, one more. And then we'll raid CNOT. Unless I find another VTuber. Tatsu VT is doing a subathon, but I don't really know much about Tatsu. Five more minutes. Random available number, burnt orange. We will do 6. This also helps me figure out where I need to actually fill in problem areas. There's lots of little bits like that. Even doing the high contrast thing that I was doing before to fix overpainting the lines, still didn't work fully. And sometimes adding color in just helps you see things you didn't see before. Like changing the paper color too. Let's see what Tatsu is doing. He's a dragon VTuber and he's doing a birthday subathon. What do you guys want? You want to go to, you want to go to another VTuber, or do you want to go to, CNOT? A few more outlines at the top. Yeah, there's, I've got a branch to do. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do the branch. We'll stay for a little while longer. CNOT is always nice, yeah. He does absolutely fabulous work. I do love drawing sticks and branches. Kind of messed that one up. There's long distance looking for one. It's like a squirrel. There. Hey, Queen Boo, how you doing? Pick a number that's presently white and a color. It'll get your burb colored. How you doing, by the way? You finished your exams? Awesome! Woohoo! Everybody, victory dance! Don't spill your tea, though. Uh, 15's already taken. Or did you do 15 exams? The birds that are presently available are 4, 10, 14, 16, 21, and 29. Forgot to color 20 its tail here. Well, if you really want 15, I can change 15's color to 16, because 15 was one of the ones that I chose. What color do you want for 15? We're just getting everybody to pick a random available bird and a color. Turquoise. See if we can get a nice turquoise color. Maybe a little bit brighter than that. Is that good? There we go. I'm guessing 15 is your favorite number. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Welcome back to the stream. We were just considering rating out but also, Necromancer pointed out that I still had a branch to do. And a little bit at the top. Which is probably going to get cut off when I do the proper formatting for the rest of the file, but, you know. 15 is indeed a solid number. A whole real rational number. Oof, that's the worst. Overheating while sleeping, ugh. Nothing worse than waking up hot and sweaty. Well, there are plenty of things worse than waking up hot and sweaty, but like, yeah, it's still gross and miserable. Anyways, these are actually mood trackers for bullet journals. So each day, like, you would have a legend at the top that has like a, you know, you have like a happy face and a neutral face and like a sad face, and then you'd have a color associated with each one. Just picking random ones here. And then you would color them based on that day. It's a bit more nuanced than that if you want it to be, or it can be that simple if you want it to be. But there's also a page of taiyakis. And so these were something I did a long time ago in a bullet journal that I never finished. So you can see how it's evolved. And when I finish the rest of the layout stuff, they'll be available as like a purchasable, downloadable layout pack that you can print off and fits in an A5 journal. I'll have like a weekly spread and a habit tracker and stuff like that. For the people who aren't artistically inclined but want a pretty journal to color in. Yeah, it's something I used to do, but I have trouble keeping up with it myself, so I figured I've got these pieces and they're just languishing in a notebook somewhere and they never really got used, so I might as well make something with them that other people can use. And I thought it would be fun to have everybody randomly pick a color and a number of bird that was available and color in some birds. Necromancer picked quite a few. You're welcome to pick one more of the white ones, and then we're gonna save the other ones for fantasy because she had to leave early. And any of the ones that I colored, you can choose to color over too. I'll let you know which ones they were. It's okay, Necromancer. We can always do the taiyakis another time. Like, 26, 27, 28, 30, 3, and 7 were ones I colored in myself, and 17. And I think 16. So, like, those ones can all be colored over again. Because I was just picking colors while we were hanging out. Because it helps me sometimes see the gaps between the lines or, like, over coloring and stuff. just to have things different colored. See you, Russ. Thanks for coming by. I think we're gonna end stream very soon. And by soon, I mean pretty much now. Thanks for the hydrate, Neff. Alright, we're gonna slash raid see not bush the bush. I can do 4 as a peach color real quick before it sends us off. Before it sends us away to see not. 4 will be peach. That's as close as we're gonna get for now in that amount of time. But we're off sailing to other waters. Thank you everybody for coming by and helping me color some burbs. I will probably have this finished by tomorrow, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Because I have no idea. Thank you all for coming by. I love you. Bye-bye.